am the Crazy Crafter, and I am joined as always by all of you out there in the foam family. But definitely every week I get the dubious honor and pleasure of hanging out with some amazing guests from the gaming and tabletop community, whether they be DMs or crafters or all the above, because aren't we all those things at any given time? But joined as always by Michael Patterson from That One Videos. Hello, brother. How are you?
I'm good. Very good. Glad to be here.
And Daniel West, how are you, my friend? How are you? How are the Gremlins? Are they ready to go? Have you already? I heard you already put them to work.
Yeah, I put them to work early. We're a little bit late today. They may be on their union break at this point. Usually I have to let them go at the end of the stream, but we'll see. We'll see.
Oh man, well I'm
excited.
excited.
The audio is glitchy.
Huh?
Zane Morgan is telling us the audio is glitchy.
Oh, great. We're gonna turn it on and turn it off again. Everyone stand by. We're gonna make it all happen. Don't worry.
It's just Crazy Crafter. Your audio is underwater.
Oh, hold on.
What's with the audio?
Yep. I'm gonna turn it on and turn it off. Stand by.
Will be this week.
I mean, I'm all for the spinning wheel. We should do the spinning wheel and see how it goes.
It's just like rat internet.
Rat internet. Let's see how that works. That
Rat.
should have fixed everything. We should be working now. Okay, sounds good. They're saying, yay! Hey, we appreciate all of you out there and hooking us up. We get by with a little help from the foam family. So there we go. We're back. Where were we? We were just introducing everyone. I was getting ready to introduce our featured guest this week, who I'm very excited to have on board. One could say he's to blame for the Crazy Crafter live stream. In fact, I think we should blame Richard for it. But this week we're joined by good friend Richard Quiner, who runs the RPG Daily here on YouTube. And if you are not familiar with his channel, his links to social media are in the description for this stream below. If you are interested in world building for D&D and whether you are a beginner and you are a newcomer to Dungeons and Dragons or you've been playing for a long time, the RPG Daily is going to offer up something unique and something to help you enhance your gameplay and help you build your world. So, Richard, we are very excited to have you here, my friend.
Thanks for having me. Had I known every time I did a video with you, you would just pile on the praise, I would do this all the time. I'd be like, I need the boost in confidence. But thank you. That was very nice of you.
It's true, man. Like it's been ever since, we've connected and I've become familiar with your channel. Like your channel has definitely it hasn't helped me play and understand my character in the campaign that you're running for us, because I will forever be like, oh yeah, just like last night, I just when I learn things, I multi-class and I get new things, and they're all different. They're slight variations. I did a terrible job prepping and trying to read everything. The joke in our campaign, Richard, how many attacks do I try to take each turn, each round?
At least 7.
I'm terrible. I'm like,
I get
it.
Like
bonus
14 bonus actions, 20 reactions. But you've gotten better. You've gotten better since we started calling you out on it more.
It's true. It's
back
good.
At level 3.
Back at level 3. Yeah.
Back at level 3.
Ouch. It's been we're level like what, 13? Are we 13 now?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's only been the last year and a half that I've not known how to play my character.
And you've caught me a couple times where I was like, I don't think you get that ability as a barbarian. And you're like, yeah, I do. I'm a battle rager. I can take a dash as a bonus action. Like those kind of moments have happened. So it's nice to see that progress.
Well, all that progress, needless to say, has been understanding the mechanics of the gameplay and getting ideas. I really like your channel when comparing and dissecting kind of the pros and cons of different classes and different races and like different builds for the classes is super fun. And if you it's such a good place to start if you're not sure what to build and you just like, I want to get a quick idea of what are some play styles, like, because you know, once you sit down and you build a character, you're kind of invested in that role for the duration of the campaign. So your channel has helped me kind of. I certainly utilized it when I created Duro for the Fantasy Fight Club, and I also based off a little bit of the backup character I created in our campaign when I decided to go drawing from the deck of many things and disappeared into a portable hole. I rolled up a monk, and the reason I rolled up a monk is because you were covering monks at that time on the channel, and I was like, dude, monks are dope, and they're dope. They're pretty amazing. But in addition to being an amazing YouTuber and having a really awesome channel to help everyone out in the D&D community, you are now a terrain maker, my friend. You have been painting minis, and when did you start? So I know you've made some dioramas before, and I know you've made them before this project for your wedding coming up. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
But when did you first start to dabble into terrain making?
Terrain was relatively recent.
Okay.
Probably like 4 years ago when I started playing D&D, I dabbled. And by dabble, I mean, you know, I built like one little piece of cardboard tile, and I was like, okay, that's fun. But I was always big in painting miniatures.
Okay.
Like miniatures, I started painting back when I was in high school with those pewter Warhammer minis and that whole world of spending way too much money as a kid. And then, you know, being an adult, getting back into D&D and learning it, then I went down that mini painting rabbit hole. But terrain was relatively recent, so it's also good now to really be diving in and learning a lot of new tips and tricks, which it's been fun. It's been fun.
Nice.
Yeah.
Let's see. There is I'm trying to think like what the so Richard, everyone, I'm trying to think of like there's so much to talk to you about the couple quick things to know about Richard. So Richard and I met in a stage combat course that I was teaching several years ago, and he was there to have some fun. And
yes.
Richard, it was, I think, one of the first interactions I had with Richard. I went up and I complimented him on his wrist. I was like, "You have a lovely wrist," and I was just like, and I think we had like, well, that's a weird thing to say to someone. And
it was weird, but you were telling me to keep it, like you were trying to help my form with the sword.
Right, but your form, but your wrist was it was relaxed, and you had a smooth wrist to like do all the finesse weapons. So when you're doing the prix de fer and all the attacks on the blade, I was paying him a compliment, but I remember that distinctly one of being the first things, and I remember his laugh like, "Oh, that's an interest. Like, what a weird thing to say to someone."
It's
but
so
not really.
Forward of you.
I know,
I
so
mean,
forward.
Yeah,
What
all of our
lovely
sense of
wrist
I
you
was
have.
like, we're a teacher and student here. This is not where this is supposed to go.
I was just blown away because, you know, your background and your forte was not the forte, as it were. But I was just like, dude, some people, you see it, some people just got that good wrist, and Richard has that good wrist. Sometimes it doesn't help him when he rolls dice, but other times he rolls pretty good on us.
That's why I use digital.
Well, yeah. After that one time where you rolled 9 nat 1s in a session, that wrist was hurting. That was a bad one. But so we met there, and you know, Richard connected with us and was like, if you ever want to play D&D, you should hit me up. He's like, I'd DM for you, and that was something that we did later on down the road, and now here we are over 2 years later, running in the campaign. And in addition to being an amazing DM and having the time of our life in the world of Yindir with the Wild Bunch, which is our party, when I first started this channel, I had the idea of live streaming. I still got it. And I said I was going to give it back, but then all my other cameras suck, and I haven't given it back yet. I still have my Logitech. My Logitech camera that I have here is the very first camera that Richard loaned me. Drove over here in the middle of a pandemic to drop off that camera so I could begin the live stream. So, Richard Quiner, thanks for helping me jump down the rabbit hole, because here we are months later still doing this crazy thing, and help me out with OBS. I cannot say enough nice things about my friend Richard Quiner, which is why we are here today, right? Yeah. We are here because we've been talking about having you on the stream for a while, and you had this wonderful idea. Tell us a little bit about let's talk about the challenge. I'm going to put some pictures up in Discord for everyone to see, and then I'll put the Discord up on the stream here so we can talk about the challenge that we've got going on. And tell us, we'll get to know what it's about. Why are we building Lord of the Rings dioramas in the first place?
Yeah. Okay. First, though, I'm going to tell a little backstory.
Okay.
Because
please.
It's the engagement is kind of interesting.
Okay. Let's hear it.
Back in the before times, before COVID hit, my fiance and I, we are both February babies. Mm-hmm. So we had decided we're going to go to New Orleans, do Mardi Gras for our birthdays. It was my 35th birthday. So we took a bunch of my friends. We went to New Orleans. I decided that is when I'm going to propose on this trip. After she had told me explicitly, never propose on a vacation because it's bad luck. You're going to lose the ring. But I did anyways. So we got engaged back in February of 2020. And then the pandemic started like 2 weeks after we got back from New Orleans. So we've been in quarantine ever since. This whole contest came about because we were talking about our wedding and trying to decide on themes. And we're both nerds. And I was like, I don't know, themes can be kind of weird. And she was like, let's just do Lord of the Rings theme. We both like it. And so it was her idea, and I wasn't going to say no to that opportunity myself. That then turned into, of course, discussing decorations, and we came up with the idea of using kind of dioramas of different locations in Middle-earth as centerpieces, with, of course, flowers and things. So every table at the wedding is going to have one of these dioramas in it.
Super cool.
Which, making that many dioramas is a lot of work, especially when doing a YouTube channel, running a small Etsy shop business, and, you know, just trying to survive in this pandemic. So I came to Colin about a month ago.
Yep.
I think I came up with the idea of doing a contest for the foam family here with some prizes. I guess let's start with the prizes.
Let's start with the prizes. I'm going to, give me 1 second here, buddy. I'm going to bust out the Discord. I'm gonna transition over, and let's go to the Discord, and then we'll talk a little bit about the prizes. It's up here.
So while you're there's that nice fade. So I run a 3D printing shop called Adventures in 3D on Etsy. You guys can look at it and do whatever. But so part of this was doing the dioramas. I wanted to give some good prizes. So we are making a contest. I'll give you all the parameters of the dioramas after we discuss the good stuff, which is these prizes. So we're going to judge all the dioramas. First place is going to get $200 credit to my 3D printing shop.
That is amazing and extremely awesome of you, Richard.
You could get yourself a nice giant Tiamat or a Bahamut or a Cthulhu. I got all kinds of models.
Do you have a Tarrasque as well?
I do have a Tarrasque, yes.
Ooh.
I think I have like 2 different types of Tarrasques.
Nice.
Second place is $100 credit to the shop, and third place is $50 credit. Then the fun part of that is every diorama entered, I'm going to give a $25 credit to the store. So you guys can just make dioramas and get some credit for 3D printing things. Or if you have models that you just need 3D printed, you let me know and we can work that out. But so those are the prizes.
I have some additional news about the prizes. Yeah.
Yes.
I'll share those. Those can pop back. We'll pop back there to just a second. But after chatting with our during our before we started our campaign last night, had our session, two friends of Richard and I, both Chris Fort from Might and Magic brand, and then our buddy Joe Torres, who runs Mage's Mystic, which Mage's Mystic, oh, it's right here, makes these really cool dice boxes, and is doing a lot of really cool woodwork now for your D&D accessories. They have agreed to donate a couple special prizes as well. So Mage's Mystic is going to donate, and these are going to be some prizes that will be, I believe, that will get like special recognition. We've got to come up with the category because this is something that evolved last night. Oh yeah, Michael's got a couple. Michael's got some over there in his possession there. Yep. And so does Danny West. Yep. So this dice jail will be donated from Mage's Mystic. So for the next time, so if Richard had this dice jail when he rolled 9 nat 1s, he would have definitely thrown these dice in that frickin' jail.
Yeah, all of them would have gone in.
So that's really good. The Mage's Mystic brand stuff is really cool. It's a new company on Etsy that our buddy runs, and it's all hand built, handcrafted, that they stain and they're producing some really cool stuff. So that's really cool. Thank you, Joe Torres and Mage's Mystic, for donating that. And then Chris Fort from Might and Magic brand is going to donate a shirt, right? We're going to donate a D&D themed shirt, and Richard and I can both attest to how amazing those D&D shirts are. The shirts are dope. So
I have like 6 of them now.
I think I have all of them as well.
And
there's a Chimera,
absurd.
There's a Red Dragon one, there's the Owlbear one, which is kind of my personal favorite. Although the Stony Tankard shirt is the
Stony Tankard's
and
the best.
Stony Tankard is the tavern, of course, you guys all know, because I'm still trying to build that crazy tavern on this stream here. That's the tavern that we own in our campaign. And those are actually, I don't even know if he has a Stony Tankard one, I don't know, but that would be like limited edition, like specialty.
Yeah.
If you could get your hands on one of those, man. Anyway, you'll be able to pick a shirt from Mage's Mystic of your choice as well, and we'll get you that shirt out to you. So thank you so much to Might and Magic and Mage's Mystic for donating some additional stuff. There'll be like an additional category that I think we'll come up with as far as like honor, like special mention for best painted mini, or something to do with the terrain, and those will just be like little bonus prizes that we add on in addition. And who knows, the competition is early, perhaps more stuff gets donated. If we can get 5 people from the stream today, for sure to sign up and participate in this competition, I will throw in a surprise that I will reveal here if we get 5 of you to sign up for this competition today. So let's dive back to some more information about the competition here, Richard. What do you want to talk about next?
Let's go over we'll start at the parameters,
Okay.
and I'll kind of explain the goal and what they are, like the whole point. So the idea is each diorama, some of you have seen this one. I'm going to hold up. This is my Weathertop one. They're designed to be sitting in the middle of a table and be a location in Middle Earth with a scene happening. So the timeline, we're starting this competition today, and we're going to run it through June 15th. By June 15th, all photos of the diorama should be submitted so we can take them to the judges and say which one is best. So you have a good 2 months worth of crafting time to do it. The first rule is the base of the diorama should be just a 9-inch diameter circle. I use the pink XPS foam, but we're going for like a 1-inch XPS foam base. Mm-hmm. That will make them all uniform, and the height should be no more than 7 inches from the top, or from the top of the base to the top of the model.
Do you mean August?
No, it's June.
Okay, so that's 1 month.
Did I totally July? supposed to say July. I messed up.
Thank you. Yay.
Good catch.
Good ears, mate. Good ears.
Yes. I also did the graphic wrong. So.
Oh, the graphic is incorrect. Ignore the pretty graphic. Ignore the pretty graphic. It's July 15th.
July
yes. 15th. Thank you, Michael.
2 months. Yes, good catch.
Math good.
So 2 months to build this 9-inch diameter by 7-inch maximum tall diorama of a location in Middle Earth. The side of that, or part of that, is I have a whole list of locations. So I would like to, have some input on at least where each crafter is trying to work on, which we kind of came up with an idea for a challenge of someone can roll a D20 and get kind of randomly assigned a spot, which I believe, Colin, you said you were going to do that.
I'm going to roll for it, and then we will definitely see, I'm going to leave mine to the fates to see what I end up crafting. It'll be I have to craft the field of Pelennor, the battle at Pelennor Fields. That's what I'm going to end up with.
In regards to style of the diorama, anything can go. So my weather top I tried to make it a little more accurate, having the fight going on.
Let me transition it back over there. All right, they see it again.
Okay, so for weather top, I'm trying to kind of keep it. It looks kind of weird because I have a green screen, so you can see through my model. Which means the next one I'm going to show you is even worse because there's even more green on it. But I did a happy birthday Bilbo. But this one, wow, that looks weird. I just did a small birthday party with some hobbitses. The green that you don't see is actually a bunch of grass flocking and some wood around it, kind of like a fence. Just a simple.
It's so funny. I love it. It's so cool.
So you can have fun with it, and kind of when you see the prompts, I think you'll get it. It might give you an idea of what you want to build. Or if not, I'm open to communicating with anybody and everybody to give feedback and ideas.
If you have questions about the challenge or the dioramas, it's pretty straightforward. The 9-inch, right? Think about it. Not unlike, similar. You have the 9 inches in diameter to work with, the 1-inch thickness of the XPS foam or PIR foam, right? But those are the diameters to work within, and a maximum of 7 inches in height. And then however we go about selecting your diorama in which you choose to enter and participate, that is up to you. You can either have Richard assign it to you. Richard can pick it for you, or you can let the fates decide, and you can roll for it. So,
or you can look at the list and say, "Oh, I'd like to do that."
That'll work
specific
too.
One,
right?
Yeah.
Where is that? Do you have? I have not seen. I don't even know what's on the list.
I haven't sent you the list because if you're gonna roll, I don't want you to look at it.
Oh, you want me to
and
look
then
at
roll
it?
The dice.
Fair enough.
So,
I saw the list.
Oh,
wow.
Yes, Daniel saw the list, but I've actually trimmed it down to fit for a D20 roll.
Gotcha.
Oh, cool.
So there's a few more there. I'm pulling the list up right now. Cool. Do you have a D20 handy?
I do. I'll pull it up and I'll roll right now. We've got our first question coming in from Zane Morgan Crafts. Is it 7 inches from the bottom of the base to the top of the diorama?
From the top of the base to the top of the diorama.
So 7 inches from the top of the top of the base.
Yeah.
Great. So that would be a maximum. The whole thing from the base.
Maximum
8 inches. Yep. There we go, Zane. Good question. Fantastic question. So I know Zane from Zane Morgan Crafts said he's in. I know Tina Martin said she was in for sure. Who else was talking about? Ranchu is saying they're in. Is there anyone else out there? Elston, I saw you thinking about and send it to someone doing a diorama. Let's see. Elston's thinking about it. So we're close to 4. Elston's I don't know if it's worthy of a wedding. Bruh. It will be amazing.
You just saw this is going on a table and this is it. So any diorama is going to be worthy of this wedding.
I mean,
as we were talking before, and Daniel said, if someone is nitpicking the diorama, we have bigger problems with the wedding.
This is
if
true.
they're having that much focus on it. So I say, I encourage everyone to try. Yeah.
Oh, Slavko is definitely in. The Mini Mason is in as well. So that's Elston. If you commit here, you upgrade and add in another potential giveaway prize here. So I'm just saying that is part of the deal. Now there is a quick clarifier too, Richard. I believe some of these folks, a lot of these folks, they are not in California. We're the YouTube community around the world. You are definitely covering shipping for those dioramas that they're built too, yeah?
Yes.
So that's super.
I will be covering the shipping.
It's Elston. I'm just saying, like, Elston, no one's gonna care about the terrain because whatever you paint is gonna look. It's gonna look the frickin' amazing. Like, Elston was on the stream a while back, Richard, when we were doing some Lord of the Rings theme mini painting, and we were going to school on some mini painting session. And how many did he paint during that session, Michael? Or did he at least get base coated?
He was batch painting, so he didn't actually complete it, but he was like working on like 30 models or 40 models.
Yeah, which I think he got pretty much all of them base, like a lot of them base painted in that time. So anyway,
wow.
Anyway, Elsa needs to do it. I don't think my first diorama should be a Lord of the Rings run for a competition. Oh, Pirate Queen, come on, Wendy, come on, Wendy. Wendy, you've got an amazing set of resources around you there too. That gentleman of yours is there, and also I've seen your mini painting skills with the He-Man figure that you've done. So your mini painting skills are dope, and also Josh just made that awesome book nook. Like this is the thing about diorama making. It is the best way to improve your terrain making skills because it forces you to do so many things at once. And at the end of the day, it matters not, like, the end result doesn't matter as much as the fact that whatever you produce, I think one of the coolest things about this competition and challenge is that it gets to be there for you and Brittany's big day. Like, it gets to be there for your day, your celebration, and it's a way that, you know, the whole, like, it's like the world is involved in celebrating your big day too. So it's a really cool thing to be a part of.
Yeah.
What were you saying? What were you saying, Michael?
I said all of Middle Earth.
All of Middle Earth. Thank you. See, all of Middle Earth. Anyway.
Exactly.
So. Oh my gosh, tempting to make a small. Oh man. So Gerard Boom is saying he's tempted to make a small diorama. Do it, Gerard. Do it. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
I bet he knows somebody who has access to some really cool, like, dwarven pillar jigs. Gerard Boom might know how to make some dwarven pillars.
Yeah, they're saying, like, who knows, right? You I think we've got a lot of really cool possibilities out there. So are we ready for me to roll? Is that what we're getting ready here to do?
Yeah, I'm gonna say, like, as if the chat wants to keep questions coming in, we'll answer questions as we go. But let's get you kind of set up, and then we can talk about how we can get other people to sign up and get assigned a thing here today.
Perfect.
So let's have you roll your D20.
Oh man, so now Gerard says he's going to join on one condition. Name it, Gerard. Name it. Name the condition, and it shall be. Okay. I'm going to pull out my trusty thing. Hold on. I'm doing this. I'm doing it. I have to do this. It's got to be done right. I'm getting fancy. Oh, here it is. All right. Should I use? I'm using.
Oh, get it in frame. There it is.
It's there. I'm using my special metal spiky. I'm using my metal spiky dice. Okay. All right. I'm ready. Should I roll?
Roll it.
Oh, you're using that one.
I'm using the spiky one. I'm using the Battle Rager dice. Yep. Here we go. Rolling the D20. That's a 6.
6.
It's a 6.
The number 6, I wrote Frodo and Sam leaving the Fellowship.
Oh.
Oh!
I'm on hen.
So the I'm on hen part, there's a lot you could work with for that one.
Oh
Or
my gosh.
the shore, the boat on the shore.
I mean,
Oh
that's
my
where my
gosh.
brain goes first. The boat on the shore,
The
right?
boat on
Yeah.
the shore. Or like, but also the part where he's drowning and like he reaches down to like grab him.
Or you could put them like all the way across the river, and you could put the hunters on the opposite side of the thing and choosing not to fall. Like the hunters like walking away. You know what I mean? Like,
oh, there's so many things to
Options.
do. That's an emotional one.
That is. That's like a sad moment. While you're crying about that, real quick, I'll answer questions. Ranchu Goldfish, J.R.R. Middle Earth, or Peter Jackson's Middle Earth. I like both. So one of the things on here is the idea of Tom Bombadil scene that is not in the movies.
Right.
I often reference the movies, though, because they are, a visual, cinematic moments that they have. So I'm open to either. And a lot of my minis that I get are more from the books. I have a miniature Patreon that I support that does a lot of those Lord of the Rings minis based on that. Gerard Boom said, if I build one but I win a prize, I want to give it to another contestant. Okay.
I think we can live with
I
that.
wouldn't say no to that.
We can live with that.
That is his stipulation, I guess.
we can work with that stipulation, Gerard. That is mighty generous of you.
and then Elston is saying, so chilling wargamers do Lord of the Ring dioramas? I think heck yes they do.
Oh yes. So that's Ranchu Goldfish is in there. Shifting Lands is in it. Zane from Zane Morgan Crafts. Tina Martins. Slavko. Oh my goodness. Guys, that's 2, 3, 4. I mean, that's 6 already confirmed. Wendy, are you? Go ahead, brother. What are you saying?
Michael?
I said those are going to be some awesome dioramas. That's a great.
that is a good.
Yeah, I'm feeling a little self-conscious. Like I gotta up my game.
I mean,
at this point.
And also, so while I'm saying I'm building a diorama for the competition, but I'm not participating to win. I'm letting all those other folks jump in to win some dope prizes. Yeah. I'm building.
Deadline. Someone was asking the deadline. We'll re-clarify. July 15th is the deadline. 15th. Not June. July.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. That will be an awesome wedding. I think so too. I do not wish to commit at this time. Let me think about it. That's okay. That's okay too. If you're not sure yet, you do not have to. We're not like you better build the diorama. No. You build. And also, there's something that I think there's something to be said about choosing your own build. Yeah. And potentially making that choice later on down the road maybe is there. But Wendy, I think you do a fantastic job. So
yeah. And I think Richard, you said you were amenable to people like suggesting something that wasn't on the list, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I did.
Yeah.
That's what I did. So. So if there's like a moment in Lord of the Rings that you are passionate about, like that's the part of the book you read over and over again, or that's the, we don't watch tapes anymore, but the part that would on the VHS that would have been worn out, you know what I mean? Like, throw it our way.
Yeah,
and
throw it out.
Suggestion. Put your name in the hat. Do the thing.
Yeah. The other thing is, I don't intend for this to be like here and go and run off and do it. I'm gonna be around, giving input as much as is wanted. I can help in certain things. Like if someone really has an idea for a thing and they really need a model printed, but they don't have a 3D printer or something, I can help out with that. So there is a support structure here, so I can be of service while I'm also trying to do these myself.
Yeah. And I'm also I'm gonna be taking. I'm nearing a time when I will have a little bit of a transitional period from the spring semester into the summer show. I'm gonna begin rehearsals directing. I'm directing Picasso at the Lapin Agile, so that'll be that's gonna be fantastic. But that doesn't start till June 14th, and I've got almost like a 2-week window where I'm planning on setting up a bunch of the live streams and dedicating my live streams to building and working on this diorama. So if you are interested in crafting and building together, I'm hoping to do some crafting jam sessions on the Discord, just throwing it up on Zoom and hanging out and crafting with folks. I think would be super fun. We don't even necessarily have to live stream it, but just to hang out and craft would be kind of cool. I know we had a couple. Oh, that's what I forgot to do. Joe asked me to remind him from last night to show up today, and I totally forgot to send him the link. To remind Joe. Because I know there's a couple of folks, like I know Chris Martin was possibly interested as well, and then so was Joe. I'm trying to convince Chris, but Chris is so busy right now. So anyway, I will slowly poke that bear and get him to maybe do it.
2 months. But I mean, I have this Tarrasque from Chris that you guys got, and he painted up for me for Christmas. I might just put that on a table and just not have it. It'll just be no context. It'll just be like, there's a big monster.
And here's that probably should be the Wild Bunch table. That probably should be there we go. The Wild
or there's,
table.
I'm assuming there's a seating chart, right?
There,
yeah. Yeah, so you just put that on the table of the people that know the least about Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's going to be pretty.
Yeah.
They're going to be like, there must be giant monsters in Lord of the Rings.
Oh my God.
Exactly.
You know, that ant that knows literally nothing about what you do. You guaranteedly have that ant that just does not get you. She gets the Tarrasque. Problem solved.
There you go. Easy. Yeah.
Oh, snap.
So,
yeah, go
ahead,
Richard.
If anyone wants to come on the show, because we were talking about having people call in.
Yep.
Pick if they want to roll for it, or I can post the list in Discord if people want to choose what they want. So I guess, does anyone want to call in?
If anyone wants to call in, there's not a stipulation. It's just how to do so. When you call in, have it be audio only, so it doesn't change the picture. We'll only do an audio, but we'd love to have you call in and roll on the show live and chat with you about that and hear kind of your thoughts and initial response to what you're going to build or any ideas about it. Like it's a great jumping off point. So I put the link to the Zoom meeting up there, and I've also put the password up there in the chat. So if you're interested and you want to call in, you can do that. But can you put the list up, or do you want to put the list up on Discord? Or do you want to wait, Richard? What do you want to do?
If anyone wants to roll for it, I'll wait until
first.
After that's done.
Copy that.
And then if people just want to pick off the list, then I can post the list in the chat after that.
Sweet. Oh my gosh. I'm still thinking about mine. I'm thinking about mine now. Like Sam and Frodo, like leaving. There's many moments that you can pick from that, and I don't know if I want to create a moment of a hobbit almost drowning and dying at your wedding. Like that might not be the most.
I mean,
it's an interesting visual metaphor at a wedding.
Yeah.
What were you saying, Michael?
You have them hugging in the boat afterwards.
That's what I was thinking. That moment
if you
afterwards.
Want to be soft.
Richard, you're stone cold. Richard, you're stone cold.
I am.
I'm
also. Well, we were talking about these, and I'm like, a lot of these are like battle scenes, or kind of could be really dark moments, and so I had to go through and pick more lighthearted moments to have, because you got to have something a little nicer at a wedding.
So Elston, let's do a live show. Let's do a live show cutting basic shapes for Lord of the Rings buildings. Ooh, I like that, Gerard. That's a great idea. That's a great idea. That sounds like a phenomenal idea. I'm seeing Elston. Elston is gonna be doing one. That is cool. Elston Nation is gonna be jumping on board. That is amazing.
Morgan wants to call in.
Drowning in love. Who are you saying?
Zane Morgan wants to call in.
Zane Morgan, call in, bro. Call in, bro.
Hit that link.
Hit that link, bro. Let me know if that should work. I know. Is that I can call in? I see that. Let's get Zane in there. Oh my gosh, I get to do the whole like Crazy Crafty. You're on the air. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show.
The TV shows where it'd be prank call. Hey,
Dude.
see more there. I want to see more.
We'll see. We may get prank called. We should be so lucky. We know we've made it. I live 3 blocks away from the LBCC campus. That's where I teach, Dungeon Matron. I teach there.
Oh, now they're gonna show up and stalk you.
I teach with swords, Dungeon Matron. So, just warn. It's all good. Are you calling in, Dungeon Matron? Are you building a diorama? Let's see. Zane, are you calling in? Call in, bro. We're waiting for you.
Okay, so here's one. Elston says I can't call in, but I'm gonna nominate Michael to roll for me.
Oh, very good. Very good. I like that. Zane Morgan is entering the fray. Oh, there it goes. It's gonna move everything and shift stuff around, but that's okay.
Well, if it's audio only, then it won't.
Yeah, but it's still capturing the window capture, so it's moving stuff around.
My dice.
Oh, you need to turn off non-video participants.
Oh, that's what I'll do. I got it. You're such a genius. Hold on.
You had one job, Colin.
I had one job. Turn on. Let's see. That's under video, right? Turn off.
If his window, it's on like.
I got it. I got it now.
Windows.
I got it. It's there.
Got it. All right.
We should be golden sauce. We are. Zane Morgan, are you there?
No, his mic is muted there, Colin. I can
Mic
see.
is muted.
His mic is muted. Okay.
The red
Yeah,
sign.
I'm trying to figure out feedback. Hold on a second.
Oh, there you go. We hear you. Figure out feedback. Sounded good there, buddy.
Sounded clean.
Sounded great, Zane. Ooh, our first caller into the live stream, everyone. It's our first caller into the live stream. We're gonna have to do this more often. Now that I know the magical thing of hide all non-video participants, it's game on, everyone. It's like literally the thing Richard told me to do yesterday. He's like, don't forget to check that thing, and I didn't check that thing. But now I know, and I'll do it in the future.
Are you good? Zane, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
What are you wearing? No, don't answer that
no.
one.
I'm wearing Zane Morgan merchandise.
Yeah,
actually.
he is. He's wearing his channel's YouTube merch. So Zane Morgan, Zane Morgan. I call like one of the original 8 on when we first started doing guests on the stream here. Richard Zane did this beautiful and we had him on the stream, and he was one of the first guests that we had on the stream. And ever since then, he's been crafting, building away, and now he's got his own YouTube channel. Zane is going to be on next week, and he's going to be doing a Blender tutorial because Zane is designing his own STLs and printing them, and incorporating his STLs into his own terrain, which is
I actually went and I watched your video on that, Zane. It was really good. So I'm like, that's a good skill to learn. So I gotta pick that up myself. So I'll probably tune in and watch next week too.
Nice.
And
Catch
it's
that
a
one.
dual stream, right?
Say again.
I said it's still a dual stream, right? So it's
Yes, we are going to do a dual stream. We are going to do we're going to do a Wednesday one, but we're gonna do it a little bit later in the day, Zane. We're gonna move it a little bit, but we're gonna do one that does a little bit of kind of starting off with the tutorial, right, Zane, and doing a little bit of that walkthrough, and then we're gonna build upon that build for the weekend stream. That is correct, and that's gonna be an amazing time. So we're looking forward. To having you back on the show, brother. It'll be fun.
Looking forward to it.
Okay. Are you ready to roll? Are you ready to roll, Zane Morgan?
Sure. I gotta get some dice.
You got to get some dice? Okay. Get some dice. Get some dice.
I have a bag of dice here if you want me to roll for Elston.
Oh, do we want to roll for
let's
Elston
do
while
it.
Zane gets his dice? We can do that.
Yeah.
Let's do it. All right, Elston, here we go, Bubba. We're doing it. We're rolling it away.
D20.
D20.
D20. Yep.
Ooh, not 20.
That
So,
means he
for
has to do 2 dioramas. It's double
yes,
it's double damage.
It's double the dioramas.
Yeah.
No, the prompt for that I have as Bilbo in the wine stores of Thranduil. So have some fun with that scenario.
Bilbo in the wine stores of Thranduil.
Love that.
I was actually thinking when I got up today, I was like, oh, that would be a fun one to make, and then I didn't take it off my list. So I'll let Elston have some fun with that. That could be a really interesting one. What was that?
I got my
Tomorrow Rider
one here.
Yeah. All right, you got your die, Zane?
Yep. And I'm gonna send the
All
video to Colin in Facebook chat so he can see my.
What am I doing?
I said I'm sending you the video of me rolling it into the Facebook chat.
Oh, I trust you.
No, I'm not a liar. Here we go. It is a 5.
Ooh.
5. All right, a 5. Might be another fun one. I just wrote Intmoot. So the gathering of the Ints.
Wow.
Oh, dope.
Okay.
That's a cool diorama right there.
Let me get my Loot Studios Ent model that.
Yep.
Awesome.
Bilbo
if you need
in
any
a
others,
wine
just
shop.
let me know.
About what?
If you need any other Ent models, just let me know. I got quite a few. The Immersive World Crafter, we're going to catch you up real quick. So, we are kicking off a competition of building dioramas starting today, running through July 15th, to make dioramas for centerpieces for my wedding. I'm Richard, by the way. Nice to meet you. So what's happening here, Zane and Colin and Michael rolled for somebody else, but they're rolling dice to get an assigned scene from Lord of the Rings that they're going to build dioramas for. At the end of the 2 months, we're going to collect pictures, and I'm going to collect the dioramas. We're going to judge them, and we got some big prizes for the best dioramas. That's it in a nutshell. Yeah.
That's it in a nutshell. I would add on to that, if you're not Immersive World Crafter, if you're not familiar with the RPG Daily, head on over to the RPG Daily, subscribe, smash that bell notification so you can be notified whenever he releases new video content. It's an amazing DM and amazing resource for all things in building your tabletop gaming world for D&D. Yeah. So head on over, check it out. This is another lovely time too. I know we were all talking about all the coffee that we were drinking and getting ready for the stream today. If you have not done so already, please head on over to Cantrip Coffee and check them out. We are proud to be sponsored by Cantrip Coffee. Some of the best roasts that I've ever had. My Columbia de Lima is in my cup daily, and if you are here in the U.S., you can take advantage of a discount. Just head on over to cantripcoffeeroasters.com. Use the promo code CrazyCrafter10 to get a discount and enjoy your delicious brew from there on out. It's gonna be hard to go back after you once you have Cantrip. It's the nice thing about Cantrip is that it's always with you. It doesn't cost a spell slot to expend. It's just there. You can throw it in the machine all day and brew it all day long. All right, Zane, are you still here with us?
No,
Zane boned out.
Has disappeared.
Zane,
yes.
You boned out. Well, Zane, thanks for jumping on the stream there. Who else wants to jump on?
He roll?
He did.
He rolled.
He rolled 5. He rolled a 5.
He just dropped out.
Cross that off.
Okay, cool.
That's all.
Yeah,
good.
He dropped out during the sponsor plug.
He was like, he's like, I have cancer.
Some more questions. Do I have Gondorian minis? I don't right now. But if I look through my library, I'm sure I have some that work pretty well. I have a lot of elf minis and dwarf minis, stuff like that, but no Gondorian right at the moment. To 1d6 if crafting, if the contestant doesn't finish their piece by July 15th, I have the, if they still want to finish it, I'll still give the $25 credit and get the model from them. The wedding isn't until October.
Right.
So I'm basically going to be crafting dioramas from now until then, trying to get them all done. But the July 15th deadline is really for the judging and the first, second, and third, the prizes part of it. But I'm open to dioramas as long as it takes, if you want to do that.
Cool.
Yeah. Ranchu Goldfish says, I can't call in, but if someone's willing to roll for me, that'd be cool.
Awesome. Danny, you want to take this one?
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you, Zane, for joining in. I'm looking forward to seeing what you make.
Yeah,
I've got
me
my
too.
pretty purple die, and
Excellent.
I will transition to the work table, and I will drop my pretty purple die. I got an 8.
Ooh.
An 8. Oh, the 8 is the Bridge of Khazad-dûm.
That's a winner.
That's going to be a good one.
You're welcome, Ranchu Goldfish.
Awesome. The Bridge of Khazad-dûm.
The Bridge of Khazad-dûm.
Love it. Love it. Oh, Tim Hayscamp. That's very kind of you. Tim is offering to send Gerard some Gondorian warriors, if need be. That's very kind of you, Tim. Very kind of you. Ranchu Goldfish, Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Very, very exciting roll there, my friend. That's gonna be fun. That is one. Yeah. Good job, Danny. Careful, Danny's rolling hot. Danny's rolling hot, everyone.
Actually, it's a miserable roll, depending on your efficiency bonus.
Shifting land, Gerard. If you just make the terrain, I can add minis all day, also. So
Nice.
that is another thing. If you're not a mini painter and the idea you have would require minis, just leave them off. Say, hey, this needs minis, and I paint minis. My fiance paints minis now.
Oh, nice.
Kind of. So
she does now.
she does now.
Until
I'm
October.
we got a lot of
Until
minis to paint.
October.
If I have to watch Marriage versus Mortgage, then she gets has to paint minis. So that's the trade-off.
I'm just trying to think how that would go with my wife if I would have uttered those words to her, and I can just see like the color bar like up on the stream right now. Like that's what would happen.
You're like, nope.
Daniel,
they're asking what you're making. Do you want to explain?
Oh
that
yeah,
one?
we should talk a little bit. You give him. This is a great time to talk about it.
Oh, me?
Oh me.
I'm like crawling out from underneath my desk so I can cut something.
Perfect timing.
Yeah. So, all right. I had an idea. Like, so when I first thought about dioramas, like one of the things that I love about Lord of the Rings is like the scale. Like, you know, you don't like when Gandalf falls, he doesn't fall like down a cliff. He falls like for infinity. You know what I mean? And it's like reborn. And like you don't, two armies don't clash. It has to be 5 armies that clash. You know, like everything is just like on this incredibly epic scale.
Right.
And the Siege of Minas Tirith is like one of my favorite parts of all of the Lord of the Rings. And so I wanted to do something related to that. And the absurd thing is when you're restricted to 9 inches in diameter, to do something that's as massively scaled as one of those things, you have to go to like the most tiny scale you can possibly come up with. And so I found a model of Minas Tirith, and I've spent 28 hours or something printing it. And my goal is to place the city inside of a circular diorama, and then put the formations of the army of Mordor in like out of black flock, basically, and try to make the world's tiniest siege towers. The outside wall of Minas Tirith is about 1/4 of an inch, so I've got to make 1/4 inch tall siege towers to put in there, and then because I didn't know how to finish the outside of it. This is a proof of concept. I found a model, and the light isn't picking it up very well, but I found a model of the One Ring that could be blown up to that 9 inches. So my intention is that it'll all be sitting inside of the One Ring.
I'm gonna build a boat.
Shiny and gold, and get the Forces of Mordor in there. And I've got additional plans for it as well, but I don't know if I can do those. So we'll see. We'll see. That's as far as I got.
Yeah. That is one of the examples where I sent Daniel the list, and he had this separate idea, and he was like, "What about this?" And I said, "Yeah, that's awesome." So that's a part of it too. If you know a scene or something that you guys really like, I'm open to it.
Yeah. So that's what I'm working on.
Yeah.
And now I'm gonna hacksaw off the bottom because I don't know why they put this on there because the field is flat. So gotta hacksaw this thing off.
Oh
so.
yeah.
Hacksaw away, my friend. Michael, you've been crafting away over there. What have you been working on this morning, my friend?
I haven't had a chance to paint up the little thing that we did last week.
Yes.
I was painting that.
Oh, nice. The prison wagon?
Yeah.
The prison wagon is lovely. Oh, speaking of, we should totally hit up John Hosenfeld, too, for this. That is 100% who we need to reach out to.
Yeah, he'd be a good build.
He is a great builder. I don't know if he's very, he's got a family and busy guy, but he's been on the stream a couple times with us, Richard, and he's a phenomenal crafter. I bet you if he's got some time, I bet you he would dig jumping in on it. That'll be one we'll reach out to, see if Mr. Hosenfeld wants to jump in on the fun stuff. Evening, Richard Smith. How are you doing? Love to you, my friend. Richard Smith, are you ready to roll for a Lord of the Rings diorama? Is that what you're ready? You're coming in cold. You don't know what's happening, but if you wanna, yeah, that's how it works. You just jump in and go. Does anyone else want to jump in on the chat and roll this morning to see what you're building? So far, we've got Elston Nation is doing Bilbo in a Wine Shop, Ranchu, Goldfish, Bridge of Khazad-dûm. Zane Morgan is doing The Gathering of the Ents, which is all of these are amazing. And then so we have 2 folks that are for sure. Tina Martins and Slavko are participating. Should we roll for them? What do you guys think? We don't have to have an answer, but I don't know if we want to wait and let them choose, or should we just roll for them and be like, you're building this?
I reckon we should roll, but then give them
the option.
I mean, it'd be fun to roll.
I think it's always fun to roll. I agree.
So let's roll for them, but then they can veto it if they really want.
All right.
Who's gonna roll for Mini Mason? You can roll for Mini Mason. You want to roll for Mini Mason, Zane? You can roll for him. You can roll for him. Zane, you can roll for him. Let's see. Before that, Gerard, Gerard from Shifting Lands. What do you want to do, buddy? Do you want to roll, or do you want Michael to roll for you? Do you want me to roll for you? Do you want Richard to roll?
It sounded like he had an idea of something with.
Yeah,
Gondor.
he was asking about Gondorian soldiers, so I think
he's like I rolled already, son. I rolled it it myself, and I'm already doing it.
But just let us know what you're doing, Gerard, and we'll cross that off the list.
Yeah. Roll for them. Who's gonna roll for me? Roll for them.
Sorry. I was just going to say, if you get a diorama from Gerard, whatever it is, you're going to be happy.
You're going to be happy. Richard Smith says, yeah, man, let's go. There's a Pegasus in Lord of the Rings, right? I have Lord of the Rings things. Might have to buy a 3D printer. Richard Smith. Here's the cool thing about this challenge, my dear friend, is if you do not have to 3D print any minis for this. If you want to just build the diorama and send it to Richard, you're more than welcome to do that. But the cool thing is once you enter into the competition and you build and complete the diorama, you automatically get $25 store credit at the Adventures in 3D Printing, which is Richard's Etsy store, right? Which is super cool. The first prize is $200 store credit at Adventures in 3D Printing, which is absolutely amazing. And then there's also $100 is the second prize and $50 is third place. Yeah. I'm saying
Yeah.
all this correct? Yeah, Richard.
Yep.
And then, in addition to that, there's the potential to win some cool either a D&D themed shirt from Might and Magic brand, which is an amazing clothing brand and mini painting company run by a buddy of ours who's been on the guest on the show. There's also a really cool wooden dice jail that Mage's Mystic is going to donate. And are you ready? Are you all ready for this? You also will have the opportunity to win a very, very special diorama. Yeah. In addition to all these other prizes, I'm going to send out my Kill Bill diorama.
Whoa!
Whoa.
I'm gonna put my Kill Bill diorama up there for this one. This is a big event, and we wanna get some awesome dioramas in the mix. So if you enter in the competition, one of the special giveaway prizes will be the Kill Bill diorama that I built for the Fights on Foam a while back. I will send it to you, and you'll have a pretty awesome diorama in your household. There is definitely no other diorama out there. Well, there's that one diorama that Jesse from Night Terrain forwarded me. A guy did it years ago, and he did it in a jar. It's pretty cool, but I don't think his lit up. So mine's light up. It's got LEDs. So I'm throwing that in the mix. So it's up there. It's up for grabs. So you if you're excited and you really like that build, you have a chance to win it if you enter in the competition.
That's
That's
great.
pretty cool.
You can roll for me as well, but I might want to build something, so I might get disqualified. No, there's no disqualification.
There's no disqualifying.
There's no disqualifying, Gerard. How about this, Gerard? I don't know if you have a chance to jump on. You could tell us you want to come on, Gerard, and jump on and just do a quick phone call into the stream and tell us what your idea is. I'd love to hear it. I'd love to hear what it is and chat and say hi for a second.
Yeah.
I'm
also calling check your Facebook chat from Zane.
Check my Facebook chat from Zane.
Probably for the roll video.
Oh yeah. So that is a 10 for Slavko. This is for the Mini Mason.
Oh.
It's a 10.
I had written down Saruman and the Palantir.
Oh, that's cool.
What is that? Saruman?
Yeah, Saruman and the Crystal Ball.
Ooh. So that's him. Is that him when he's looking at what part is that again? Refresh my memory.
That specific part is it's in Isengard, and he's just looking into the crystal ball, and it's there. It could also be when Gandalf is there, and Gandalf's like, "Oh no, that's not good."
Yeah, not all of them have been located or
That's true.
Their whereabouts are known. Yeah.
Ooh, Dungeon Matron is saying
Eye of Sauron
Lit Eye of Sauron would be epic. Dungeon Matron sounds like a great idea. You should just build it.
Your statement
yes, Ranchu, I'm
is
going to be
accurate.
active. Ranchu, I will be active on the Discord. You can reach me on there. It's the RPG. I don't know if I put my nickname as the RPG Daily on your channel.
I think it's Richard.
But I think we
I'm
should
in there.
definitely make a channel specifically.
Yeah, so what I'm going to do, Ranchu, today, before the end of the day, I'm going to add a channel on the Crazy Crafter. Or where do you want to do it, Richard? Would it be easier? Do you want to do it on your Discord? Where do you want to have it live?
Just do it. Let's keep it on yours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that'd be good.
I'll start a channel
Richard
up there, and then we'll there'll be a bunch of information. If you guys have questions or concerns, everyone should definitely post up in there, and I'm excited to see progress on all that, and everyone can get that help.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's looking good, Michael. Those dwarven pillars are amazing.
Pillars. Richard Smith. No one is doing the hobbits hiding from the ring wraith yet, but that is on my list if you want it.
Ooh,
I love that scene.
that's a really cool scene, Richard.
I mean, your book nook was literally the Nazgul chasing them in that moment. So,
Yeah. Ooh, Richard.
No pressure,
Is that one you want to do, buddy? You certainly can. all the little worms and creepy crawlies coming out as they're hiding underneath the roots. I love the Fellowship of the Ring is definitely, I really love that movie. That's a really good movie. I like it a lot, and I like that moment. That's one of my favorite. Get out of the road. Getting excited over food. Mushrooms getting everyone in trouble. Almost killed by ring race. Got to be wary of those mushrooms.
Yeah. Mushrooms got me in trouble before.
Indeed. As soon as you grab your PC there, Gerard, and you've got it, let me know, and I'll share the link again. But this is fantastic so far. So Sauron and the Crystal Ball. Zane Morgan, thank you for rolling for Slavko there. Should we roll for Tina and see where we go from there?
Yeah, I mean, they can change their mind.
Richard, why don't you roll for Tina on this one?
Let me go behind my screen and grab a die.
Yeah, go grab a die.
Can you tell Richard Smith what happens if he doesn't finish in time about like the thumb screws and the torture?
Yeah, it's thumb screws and torture and
Middle Earth.
What'd you say it again, Michael?
Sauron will take over Middle Earth.
Yeah, Sauron will take over Middle Earth. No big deal. Right? Do you remember the scene where they're torturing Gollum in Mordor? Yeah, just picture that. Battens. Yeah, that's your fate, Richard. That's your fate, Richard Smith.
That's it.
Finish your build.
But in reality, the July 15th deadline is really just for the judging for the competition.
Yep.
If you want to finish it and will let me have it for my wedding, I will still pay for the shipping. Like, the wedding's not until October, so there's plenty of time after that if you are slower. And I will welcome all dioramas.
Richard, your volume has gone down a little bit.
My mic may have moved. Is that better?
Yeah. I've got a question for you, Richard.
Yes.
Are you going to dress up as Aragorn?
He has the sword.
No, but actually I haven't shown you this one, Colin.
Ooh.
A surprise.
A surprise. This is fantastic, everyone. Thank you all for joining us today on the stream, and thank you all to everyone who's participating in this challenge and building this diorama and being a part of Richard's special day. It's going to be an amazing challenge, and I cannot wait to see what everyone turns out. What do you got for us, Richard?
So this part you did see. I do actually have Andorel.
Yes.
Here, this was a Christmas present.
She's a keeper.
So this hangs on my wall. They won't let me dress up for it, like in a costume, but that's okay. But then we had our 5th anniversary recently, so she gave me Sting.
Yeah.
Which we're going to be using to cutting the cake.
Awesome.
Swords and weapons. Yeah.
That is the way to cut the cake. Have you guys picked out the cake yet?
We're actually doing our tasting the cake next weekend.
Oh, cool. All that stuff is that was my favorite part of the wedding prepping and planning, by the way, was doing was the cake tasting, truly, because we went with a place that they're off the hizzle now, or they were. I have not checked on them since the pandemic. I hope they're still around. But Sweet and Saucy in Long Beach, California. I don't know if our locals here are familiar with it, but they did like little mini cupcakes, little mini cheesecakes, and we just did like a small cake with a couple little tiers, and then did like the mini desserts for everyone. It was awesome. That was, but like going there and like tasting which ones do we put in there, I was just like, oh, I'll do. Can we go back and taste? I was like, I'm not sure. We may need to go back and taste it again, just to be on.
Gerard is trying to come into Zoom. I'm in Zoom.
He's in Zoom, huh? Oh, there he is. There he is.
The link. Wait, you see him?
He's in there. He's coming on.
All right.
He's coming in, calling in, all the way from across the world. Gerard Boom, ladies and gentlemen, from Shifting Lens. Gerard, are you there? You're on the Crazy Crafter live stream.
Still connected.
Connecting to audio on my side.
Cool. I need to work that timing out. But that's okay. I am in Zoom something.
Who was I rolling for?
Tina. You're gonna roll for Tina Martins.
All right.
Hashtag love that
See
Tina.
how this goes. A 15 is the Council of Elrond.
Council of Elrond. Whoa.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
We hear you, my friend.
Oh, that's great.
Hi.
Hi, guys.
How are you?
I love the show. I love the show.
Oh, thanks, brother. We love you, Gerard. We're so happy to have you call in and participate in the challenge here, brother. It's gonna be fun.
Actually, it's I have a lot of projects on the way. But on the other hand, I thought, well, I'm.
It sounds like it's echoing a little bit there, Gerard. Is one of is the device?
Wait. Maybe I will have to switch off my iPad. One moment.
Sure. It's part of it. It sounds like the old timey, like hello. You're connecting operator 1. I love it. It's that's what some of the sounds like right now.
Okay. Okay.
Say again, brother.
I think we should maybe try and reconnect.
Yeah, maybe.
So let's reconnect.
Let's reconnect. You can disconnect and reconnect, my friend. We're not going anywhere. We're still here. How's the chat doing there, Richard? We got any more questions popping in? What's going on over there?
Not seeing many more questions. Trying to fit the Aragorn costume under the suit would make me look fat. But over, I might be able to pull off.
Ooh.
But that's a whole costume.
Carl from Carl Makes Stuff has joined the fray. Welcome, Carl. Welcome here, brother.
Be crazy that is this thing now.
Yeah. Let's see what else we have in there. I've been base coding my fortress through the stream. Haven't been able to type. I'm light on time always, but screw it. I'll give it a shot. Oh shit. Pocket T Craft Derek Ludwig is gonna be making a diorama.
That's what I like to hear.
That's what we like to hear, baby.
Excellent.
That's what we like to hear. How we doing over there, Gerard? I still hear a little bit of echo reverb, but that's okay. Maybe we can still make it happen.
Did he already try reconnecting?
I don't know. He hasn't reconnected. Gerard, if you're still there, can you try say something and see if it works? Let's see how he sounds.
Can you hear me?
I can.
Okay. I think I have to switch off. Okay. Can you hear me still?
Yeah, you sound great.
Okay. Now I know what's happening. I freeze the live stream.
Yep.
Because I kept on hearing myself saying the same thing over and over again, which was really annoying. But okay.
Well, now that we've got you situated,
yes.
We know you are a very busy man. So the fact that you have even offered to build a little something for this. Now, does it have to all be? Could it be a little bit smaller, Richard, the diorama?
No, it doesn't have to. For me.
Oh, so
on the base.
As long as it's on the base, cool. What did you have in mind, Gerard? What's in that crazy crafter brain of yours that you're thinking about?
Well, I want to make some kind of cutout part of Minas Tirith.
Whoa.
Minas Tirith.
Whoa.
Yes.
So cut out part of Minas Tirith, okay.
Yes.
Okay.
So in a 28mm scale. Well, I haven't got the minis, but that's been taken care of.
Yep.
And actually, I'm every now and then I'm building Lord of the Rings terrain, so it's fun, and I already have this idea in mind of one of the way that goes up to the top, and I want to pick a slice of that city and visualize it in a little diorama.
Dude.
So if you would have some Gondorian soldiers, or maybe you have Gandalf on a horse, I think I can make something. Yes, well, okay, you know enough.
Yeah,
that
was on my list. So
that's
cool.
Awesome, Gerard.
And what's the number that goes with that that project?
That one was not actually on my roll table. That was on my other list that was a little longer. So it was like a number 23.
Fortunately, I just threw 23 on my D100.
Excellent.
Perfect, Gerard. That'll be fun. That'll be a fun build, like Gandalf riding, like maybe trying to prepare for battle, like rallying everyone, readying them for the final battle there.
Yep. Yeah, that could work. Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
I like it.
And maybe finally, and then I will sign off again and enjoy your live chat. But it's just a crazy idea. But let's say we have a bunch of people and they all want to make something, and they might want to have some help or inspiration. We could do a crazy live stream where people say, I want to build this or that. So how would you visualize it? Then we can make some basic cuts and showing how to get shapes.
For sure, Gerard. That sounds amazing. I know. Now, were you talking specifically about Lord of the Rings theme stuff, or just anything?
Yeah, we can. It doesn't have to be a Lord of the Rings theme. It can be anything.
I love that idea. I love the idea of this newfound format where, again, having people call in is something that I've wanted to do, and now we have the, again, we've had the ability to do it all along, and I think that's what's so cool about trying new things and working and collaborating with friends and other content creators. You expand and get all sorts of lovely ideas, as you well know.
I know.
So I think that's going to be a lot of fun. We will definitely set that up, and we will.
Yeah.
We've got so many. We probably just need a whole month of dedicated streaming for Shifting Lands. Is probably what we end up needing.
No, you don't. But you know where to reach me, right? So
I do, and when we will definitely be reaching out here soon, brother, because we definitely want you back on the stream, and we are so looking forward to having you on and hanging out again soon.
Yeah. Oh, final thing. I'm very jealous of the broom to be.
Yeah. I got, so it's awesome to see when the worlds collide a little bit, right? That where folks like Bleeding. I got my wife in the middle of the pandemic to roll up a tiefling sorceress, and she rolled it up one night, and she named it, and she named her character. I can't remember what name was, but I just hung out with her and rolled it up, and I was like, "Are you gonna play it in one shot?" She's like, "No way," and I'm like, "Ah!" So I'm working on it. It's neat when again. It's good to share. What was the name of the show that you're watching, Richard, with her?
Marriage versus Mortgage.
Marriage versus Mortgage. You got to have a balance, right? Sometimes you watch a little bit of Marriage versus Mortgage, but it's awesome when everyone gets to share a little bit in the thing that the other spouse loves. So
yeah.
Thank you, Gerard.
Awesome.
Yeah. Okay. And enjoy the stream. I'm signing off now, and
all right, brother.
Back to work because I'm building something really cool, which is not Lord of the Rings. Time is right.
Nice.
Okay.
Very exciting. Very excited to see it come to life, Gerard. We will talk to you soon, brother. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Gandalf in Minas Tirith.
Yes. Pocket Tea Craft is wanting to call in.
All right.
I don't know if you want to repost the link.
I got it. I'm getting it in there.
Or if they're already logged in, I don't know.
There it is, Bubba. There's the link and then the password. Call in whenever you're ready. Call in whenever you're ready. Oh, that's so cool. I cannot wait to see. So lots of really cool stuff coming up here in the future, right? We've got everything from not only getting to be able to check out Gerard's Gandalf and Minas Tirith, but it's always a joy whenever we get to hang out with Gerard on the stream. I always enjoy those builds, and this can be cool. There's a couple buildings, Richard, that I'm excited when we start playing here in June again when we have our first in person. There's some really I've got like I need to reorganize all the shelves in here because I'm like running out of room for the terrain that is making. So I'm excited we get to utilize all this cool stuff we've been building for the last year. So
yeah. All right.
Derek, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, we can.
Yeah, what's up?
What's up, brother? How you doing?
Good. Doing good. Keeping busy.
I absolutely love how you were like, I'm so swamped, I can't do it, and then you're like, fuck it, I'm building one.
Well, I'm base coating my big project now, so
that's exciting. Do you have any updated pictures in the Discord so we can check that out in a little bit?
Not yet, but
okay.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I still got the top floor to base coat yet. But,
what is the castle that you base this off of again, Derek?
Pendennis Castle in Cornwall.
So, Richard, Derek's again one of the originals from back in the Dizzy. Also now has his own crafting YouTube channel, Pocket Tea Craft, which is amazeballs. And he's building this next build, this castle that he's basing. This latest build based off this castle in Cornwall is absolutely spectacular. It's got playable interior, multiple level. Like, wait till you see. Like, wow. I want. It's making me go. I want to build. I want to build that so bad for our tabletop. So anyway,
I want to build like that when I grow up.
Yeah, I want to build like that when I grow up. I want to build like Derek. It's true. I'm constantly trying to aspire. All y'all are amazing crafters out there. Derek, are you ready? Are you roll? What do you want to do? Are you picking? Do you want to roll?
I'll roll.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I know you're gonna like. I know this crowd. We rolling. We rolling right. For it.
Here we go. I rolled a 4.
Ooh.
A 4. The 4 is the Buckleberry Ferry.
Oh, dope!
I have to buy more resin, but I'm up for it.
Buckleberry Ferry, baby. Nice! Oh, that'll be fun. Have to buy more resin. Yeah, so did you hear earlier, I'm doing the departure. It's Sam and Frodo leaving the Fellowship. So I'm right there.
Nice.
I'm in the resin boat with you. Figure out like some cool resin ideas for that. That'll be cool.
Okay, cool. Yeah.
Dope,
Up
dude.
for it.
It's a cool build.
I'm very excited, my friend. I'm very excited that you're.
I'm gonna fit that on a 9-inch circle though. Yeah, we'll do it.
Oh yeah. Yep, you can do.
Some inspiration for that, Derek. Check out Zorp Buckleberry Ferry. He's got an amazing one.
Oh, nice.
Okay. Yeah, I've seen a couple of his videos before, but yeah. He's the Australian guy or New Zealand?
Here's an interesting fact. Benji from Benji's Hobbies told me this the other day. He worked on the set of Lord of the Rings.
Oh wow.
Helping building miniatures.
Oh.
So there you go.
I just pulled up his Buckleberry Ferry, and holy crap. That's nice. That's nice.
So watch it and then get intimidated by it, Derek. No big deal.
Yeah. Yeah.
Awesome.
Watch it, go curl up and cry in the fetal position.
That's the cool thing about everyone's builds is it's coming from you guys. Like all of the terrain, there's always a labor of love for the party because everyone else, it's something to enhance that experience. And the dioramas are really cool because they tell the individual stories. And again, it gets to be a part of Richard's big day. And and be a display piece at his wedding, which will be absolutely that'll be killer. Like that makes me super excited that everyone, like folks from around. I love it when people come together and collaborate. The collaboration. I mean, I know, shocking, right? A shocking thing coming from the theater, but the collaboration where people coming together and in celebration of an amazing union. I love it. I'm all for it, and I'm so thankful, Derek, for you and for everyone else who's jumping in and being a part of the challenge. You guys are awesome.
Hell yeah, this is awesome.
Yep.
I'm up for it.
Yep.
Really excited.
And then if you once you smoke Zorp's Buckleberry Fairy, then you'll have a $200 credit to get a terrace to kill your party with. So
Nice.
and destroy all those beautiful cities that you've been making.
Sounds good. It's what...
Thanks for calling in, brother.
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Take care, guys.
You too, buddy. We'll talk to you soon.
Bye.
Dope.
The dungeon matron posted their idea of a large
what is it?
one ring.
Yep.
The base has a clock mechanism in it that rotates the ring, and an LED battery-operated light illuminates the script. That would be...
That's
dope.
pretty awesome.
That would be sick.
Dope.
When I told my fiance Daniel's idea about Minas Tirith, she was like, "Can we have that at our sweetheart table?" And I was like, "We'll see." But now, if I were to tell her that idea about the light up script, she would be like, "I want that at the sweetheart table."
You got booted, Danny.
Also-
You got booted to the back. You're at the Wild Bunch table now, bro.
It took an hour and a half to go from hero to zero. Just like
No, she would just be like, "Make room." And then as we see the dioramas, she's just going to be like, "Forget the tables. These are just going to sit at the sweetheart table with us."
Table. Nice.
we are not allowed to sit at the sweetheart table. We have to make more room
Oh,
Yeah.
for the dioramas. Right.
We
Too
figure we'll
funny.
be there for about 5 minutes, and then we have to go toast all the other tables anyways. So
There's a lot of walking at the wedding. You do a lot of walking.
yeah,
Dude.
yeah.
Gerard
There will
is-
be a video of the wedding. We hired a really good videographer who's going to be there. And my friends are probably going to all be taking pictures.
I
and
mean,
stuff, so I'll definitely be sharing all that with you.
I
guys.
might have to make that. I normally, I'm normally a strict live. I'm dedicated live streaming. But I might have to make a special video to release on the Crazy Crafter for that big day.
Yeah,
That might be.
you'll
kinda
be
fun.
there.
I know. I'm excited. Dude. That's gonna be ridiculous fun.
It will be interesting, definitely, to put the Wild Bunch and have you guys like all at. I think I have to have you guys at separate tables, like multiple tables, because
don't deprive
all of
your
you guys
don't
and your
deprive your wedding.
wives.
Don't deprive
I'll
your
just
wedding.
I'll put your
of
wives at one
separating
table
us.
and then you guys at another.
Richard, you never split the party. You don't split the party, man.
Yeah.
Party foul.
Well, I'll have to do that and then show up halfway through the reception and be like, "All right, guys, roll initiative. We're having a fight." And DM some. That would get me in trouble, though. I would not survive trying to do that.
My little heart would like skip a beat. I was like, that could happen. I was like, no. It's not.
No,
that's
sorry.
not. That's not the day. That's not the day. But yeah. There are I have like separate thoughts on like. Yeah, you 1000% should split. I mean, it doesn't matter. Wherever you put Pressburg, it's going to be a party at it. By like wherever he goes, it's essentially like having Kazella at your frickin' wedding. So
Right.
Good luck.
Right.
Good luck.
Not sure I'm down with that.
I mean, it's with the exception of Pressburg is slightly more intelligent. Maybe not a -2.
Right.
Maybe not the -2. Maybe just at like the 0 level.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Not gonna live stream the wedding. I actually pitched the idea of live streaming the wedding, and my fiance said no way.
No way.
So, not gonna be doing that.
Oh, well, this is good. We've got so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 folks have signed up.
Yeah.
This is great. This is fantastic. Who else? Is there anyone else out there? You're not gonna live stream the wedding. You're not gonna live stream the wedding. He says.
That's what I was responding to.
I see.
I guess since we don't have many more rollers coming in, I'll throw out some of the things. Maybe someone might be like, "Oh, that's interesting. I want to make that one."
Cool. Let's do that.
So some of the other scenes I had is a different version of Amon Hin with the attack when the Uruk-hai attack the Fellowship, and you got Aragorn and Boromir, perhaps. have an idea of the scene of Denethor and Pippin. Could be the little, I forgot what the word is, when Pippin like makes his oath, or the dinner scene later, either one of those. A prancing pony, of course, is a classic moment. The doors to Moria is one.
Oh.
And then I also have the idea of the doors to the Lonely Mountain with the Hobbit and the dwarves from that. The ride of Theoden in Helm's Deep when he kind of charges out. Bilbo and Gandalf chilling before Bilbo's party.
Oh, that's a good one. I like that one.
Which is a nice... That one is one of the more, family-friendly moments. Bard the Bowman facing off.
Yep.
Somehow my vision of that is like in the tower from the movies with the fires and everything, but we'll see. Gollum in the Forbidden Pool. Or anywhere with Gollum would be cool.
That's true.
I was thinking the riddle contest would be a really good one.
That's even better.
Yeah.
That's even better.
The riddle contest.
The riddle contest. Let's see. The reforging of Andoril.
Ooh. I like that
is one. The fall of Osgiliath.
Oh, yeah.
Not sure how that one could work, but there's ideas.
Yeah, it's tough.
It's a tough one. You'd have to be like just this little moment in it. The White Wizard in Fangorn Forest.
Oh.
So those are that's what I have on the roll table. So yeah. So I guess we'll post that on Discord and see if anyone is interested in things.
Yep.
Like that.
The White Wizard in Fangorn Forest is very easy. All you do is get a couple of twigs and then put a giant ass fucking like light. 18 million light, and you just flash it on and then blind the guests at the table. Like, you're good. Like, that one's done. Easy peasy. Moving. I'll make that one right now. I'll do we'll do that one we'll have that up by the end of the day on the Crazy Crafter.
Whoever sits at that table is not going to be happy about it.
Richard's like that's where I'm sitting. Colin gets his own special table.
Yeah. Several things are happening in the chat since this list has gone up. Zane wants to trade somebody or something.
Zane wants to trade. You want a different? You don't want to do the ends, Zane? You can just pick one. Change it, brother.
Oh, Gollum.
Oh, I totally forgot about Grond.
What's Grond?
The battering ram.
Oh.
It's the giant battering ram.
Oh. Oh.
Ah, crap.
I mean, chances we'll see. Like,
you're gonna have to get married twice.
I'm gonna start with the Sam and Frodo leaving the Fellowship, and then we'll see where we go. Because I have a feeling like I might end up making more than one, because why not?
I'll definitely be. I'm gonna be making a lot. Basically nonstop now.
The battering ram would be amazing.
That would
complete with like smoke coming out of it, like the entire time. Holy shit! Yep. Yep. People aren't going to be paying attention to the the maid of honor and the best man speeches. They're just going to be like looking at the dioramas, like shh, quiet. Like I'm looking at these things. These things are dope.
Then that's a problem with the speeches. That goes back to like they've got real issues if they're just paying attention to the. Oh, Zane wants to make the caves in Gollum. We can do that trade.
What in Gollum?
Do that trade.
He's doing
Entmoot. The gathering of the Ents, but we could do the caves in Gollum and call that good. Yeah, you got it, Zane.
Dope. I like that. 2 contests with timers, one for the wedding proper and another for reception. The wedding proper and the reception. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Jack Grimble through the Grond in there. Oh, the Witch King flying off the cool Nazgul fortress would be cool. I always like that moment in where is the field where Faramir is like holding Sam and Frodo in the movie, and you see the Nazgul like flying, and it's just like Frodo's up there on like the little fortress, and it's just I love that image of the Nazgul and the Witch King like riding in this little tiny hobbit on the busted like ledge of besieged town. Like I always thought that was pretty cool too. What is the name of it? It's Osgiliath. Yeah, that's Osgiliath.
That's Osgiliath.
Yeah. Yep. These are great. This is good. This is good. This is
so many ideas.
So many ideas that are popping in. This is fantastic, everyone. Well, this is a good time and a good chance to remind everyone. If you are interested in participating in the challenge and you decide to enter not after today, you can head over to the Crazy Crafter Discord, which we can pop a link into the chat here below. Definitely join the Crazy Crafter Discord, and then there will be a separate channel on the Discord devoted specifically to the Lord of the Rings diorama competition we have going on. It'll have all the information, the details out, the entries, the parameters, all the prizes as they come along. And again, like I said, this is just the first line of prizes that have come along. More stuff may end up finding its way in as we progress forward. So as of right now, this is a really, really, really good start to this competition. There are so many amazing crafters that have decided to join in and help out Richard and Brittany on their big day. So again, thank you guys for being a part of it. It is going to be very, very special to see all these dioramas come to life. And I know Richard and his betrothed will be overwhelmed when they see all the work. It's just gonna be cool. I'm very excited about this competition. A good idea, Richard. It's a good idea, buddy. Good idea.
I get those on occasion. We'll see.
Yeah.
We'll see.
Yep.
You know. Yep. It was actually Dungeon Matron who said Grand. Jack Grimble.
My
corrected
bad.
Me.
My bad. Sorry, Dungeon Matron.
So,
that was a good
Dungeon
suggestion.
Matron had the Grand idea, and then she said it could be an incense burner.
Yeah.
With an LED light.
Yeah.
That's like.
Oh yeah.
Yep. That would be brilliant. That would be brilliant.
That's a good one.
You keep coming up with these amazing ideas, Dungeon Matron. Just saying.
Just saying.
They're really good ideas. They're really good ideas.
Yeah.
So, I think I know we have. Do we want to talk about judges right now, or do we want to hold off on that?
I want to make sure I get everyone lined up.
Let's hold off on that then.
Before.
Great.
Yeah.
Cool.
We'll announce judges a little later.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Sweet. We will hold off then. We will.
I know we've been super focused on this amazing contest, but do you know what I've desperately wanted to talk about this entire time?
What?
Fantasy Fight.
I know what you wanted to talk about.
I want to talk about Fantasy Fight Club.
I know you want to talk about it.
Should we just shift gears and do a impromptu Fantasy Fight Club chat?
Yeah. 100%.
Or just Fantasy Fight Club. I've got my character ready.
Dude.
Level 5.
So,
your character ready. Part of the
been...
rule is you have to wait and then make your character.
I know. I just wanted to see what I could do with the rules that you had provided.
He's just a little excited at the idea and concept.
Yeah.
And
I remember when I first told you and Chris about it, I got an email from Daniel when he went to my website, filled out the contact form to let me know he was interested.
That was back in September, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was back when we first
did it.
Made up the idea.
Yep.
Hey, it was nice to talk to you, Stalker. Thanks for your interest.
It was half that because I did remember seeing you in Colin's chat. So I was like, okay, this is one of Colin's people. But then the other side, I was like, why is Colin telling everyone about this already? Like,
because it's amazeballs. We all got really excited about it, and we had a blast doing it.
Yeah.
And I thought the first series in Fantasy Fight Club was a lot of fun, man. It was really cool.
I did sort of segue over to that because I wanted to. I just love the idea of it, but we didn't actually preface it here before we started rambling. So, in addition to fantastic character advice and dungeon mastering advice on the RPG Daily, Richard tried something out, released it just a couple weeks ago or a week ago. I'm not sure.
It's like 2 weeks ago now.
2 weeks ago.
And it was really fun. It actually featured our very own crazy crafter, Colin Bressie. And Richard, can you explain the experiment, the project? 'Cause I had so much fun watching it.
Yeah, it was the whole idea was like, how do I get the like a fight club or a ultimate fighting UFC kind of thing in D&D? Everyone does those like big party brawls where it's like 5 people fighting each other, but I was like, how can I make one-on-one and add some balance into it so people have to think tactically, more like a wargaming kind of scenario. So I got Colin and another one of the players from our home game to be my guinea pigs. And the rules I had laid out at the time, the rules are changing a little bit as we kind of develop things. But the basic idea was they're given a level that they're going to build their D&D character to, and they're given a budget in gold that they can buy items with. In this first exhibition match, the level was level 5, and they had 5,000 gold to buy items. And they then had one day to, well, on the first meetup, they rolled some dice and each chose a class that they were going to play. So the first time, I believe Chris, he got to choose his class first, and he went with a ranger.
Correct.
And Colin had to choose second, so he picked the monk as like the counter of the ranger. And then they had 24 hours to build their character using the budget and everything. And then we took them into an arena with lava and put them one-on-one against each other. And it was just a really fun experience, spending some time talking about the character builds and getting to know like their thought process and their tactics was really neat.
And the thing that was
Eric,
really, I think the really cool thing about the whole experience from me going through it as a player was like waiting to like do a quick build, like listen to what the other person say, and then we found out what the kind of the terrain in which we were going to be competing in and kind of the arena along that same time. So it helped it if you watch the video, you can watch my train of thought on some of the purchases that I made with equipment that also, you can see how they pan out. But it does influence and get to give you you don't have a lot of information to go off of, right? Other than you kind of make some split decision calls based on what's happened. And then in game, we timed it. Each round was timed, and you had a specific amount of time to use your turn and spend. So like it really, it was a very streamlined game experience that, I don't think we'd enforced time in our D&D sessions outside of the Fantasy Fight Club yet. But then I think that's something you started incorporating into our campaign, and I really like the timer, that component, because there is an immediacy and there is decision making that you can't just sit there for 5 minutes on your turn and do nothing. It forces you to think quick and respond. It was just another added level component to it. And I thought that was, I don't know, the whole thing was a lot of fun to do. I had a blast.
It was really fun.
Yeah.
So now the next plan, I'm like with the wedding coming up, it's all my time kind of disappears from my hands. But the plan is to do a couple more kind of exhibition matches, which I will be taking, volunteers. Daniel is on my list already. I'll get Michael. Yeah, we'll do a Crazy Crafter Associates match with Daniel and Michael.
Oh, Daniel and Michael should totally fight each other.
He challenged me on stream last week, I believe.
Oh, snap!
Oh,
I know.
Well, so that's gonna happen. So the plan is do a little revision of the rules and how the money system works. I was using a thing called the Sane Magic Items Compendium, which these guys went through all the magic items in the game and gave it pricing, kind of accurate pricing.
It's a great
tool. But it's really nice. And it's really fun when players are like, oh, I have 50 gold. What can I buy? And you're like, nothing. You can have a potion of healing. That's it. It's so expensive. But using that, we're going to alter the rules a little bit to make them a little more streamlined. I want to try and get a hold of like a 3D virtual tabletop system. So like Tabletop Simulator or Tailspire has come out, and try to figure out a way to work that in a more seamless fashion to get a little more visual than just that top-down, Foundry look that we had. So I'm going to do a couple more exhibition matches, refine the rules a little bit, and then do a championship.
Have you connected with
an actual tournament?
You're talking about Tailspire. You reminded me of our buddy Sebastian from Atmoseeker, who recently did a whole stream about Tailspire and like walking through that system. There is just to say, like, there's some sort of collaboration between those two channels, by the way, because both you and Sebastian and the way you guys create your world, like, there's something magical to be done there, by the way, because you two are really good DMs and about creating that atmosphere in that world. Like, it's got to happen. Anyway, Tailspire, all that to say, Tailspire looks freaking dope.
It looks really good.
So cool.
It looks really good.
So cool.
The obstacle that I have to get over in that is sometimes not all contestants will have the processing power to run Tailspire or own a copy of it. So there's a couple of hurdles that I'm trying to figure out still in that. But the idea would be more exhibition matches, refining the rules, then do a tournament situation with 16 fighters with a like leveling up system.
Oh dang.
So as they win matches, they can gain levels and get stronger as they go. Something like that.
Dude.
So,
well, if you ever want to talk rule systems, I love rules. So, like, I love rules.
Yeah, we'll talk because you have a big background in wargaming, right?
That's where I got started with this stuff. So yeah.
Yeah. So we'll talk some rules. As long as like the main thing is we keep with the 5e rule set and try to balance it out. That's what I'm trying to do. Yeah.
Yeah, that sounds awesome.
And then throw in some fancy graphics and some loud noises and.
So basically, can you hear me?
Yes.
Yes.
So basically, when Daniel plays me, it's going to be like Calvin Ball, where he changes the rules as he runs.
Yeah.
You know Calvin Ball?
No, but like if you ain't cheating, you ain't trying. All right. So like, you know what I mean? Like, we do what we can.
You ain't trying. Oh man, I'm really excited for that matchup. That'll be a really fun matchup between the two of you.
I'm prepared to die.
What kind of attitude is that? I'm prepared to destroy my opponent. I'm prepared to smear his blood virtually across the battlefield.
I mean, I need to win, because if I don't, I just look like a chump. I'm so excited to go get my ass kicked.
If Daniel can't beat me, there's a problem.
Well, I hope there's a problem then. It'll be a fair fight, and we'll have fun.
Jack says, "Move over, Dana White. Make room for Richard Q." Yeah. I agree. Dana White, bow down. Recognize when you need to step off.
But we also had this is a little bit of preview. We already had a person group company reach out as a sponsorship for championship awards.
Really?
If I do a tournament, so it's definitely in the cards.
That's cool.
That's super cool, bro. That's super cool.
Yeah.
I'm excited to see where it goes. I'm excited to see where it all goes, and I am thrilled to have played a small part in that. I dressed up for mine. I dressed up in character for my experience. So Michael and Danny, I'm just saying, y'all better dress up for your characters.
He dressed up.
I dressed up initially in like a down vest with just the down vest, like sleeveless, and I was just like, I'm ready to go. And then I like died. I was so hot, and I was just like, I can't do this. Like, I changed just to a shirt and like kept the wrapped hands and the bandana, but that was the head wrap. But I couldn't. I was just like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna kill myself in this thing if I have to sit in this room and do this. But dress up. I think it doesn't. You don't have to, but I did because why not? Super fun and ridiculous.
Well, peer pressure is our favorite kind of pressure here.
It is. So. Yeah. That's right. It is our favorite. Daniel's like, if you don't cheat, you don't really want to win. Yes, finally. You guys are all excited about Fantasy Fight. Everyone's excited about FFC, man. Everyone's excited about the FFC.
Yeah,
I'm glad you brought it up, Danny.
I think it's a cool
also
idea.
Enjoyed your hand wraps.
Say again.
Didn't you have hand wraps also?
I did. I had hand wraps. I had hand wraps. Yeah, I did. Those I didn't take off. I actually used tape. I used athletic tape because I was just like, fucking do it right. You gotta do it right, bro.
Why not?
I had like one little spool. Like I had enough to do both hands, and I was like, done. It's happening. It's happening. Full prosthetics. Yeah, that's for when Zane comes on the show. Zane's going to he'll 3D print some prosthetics and add them to his face when he comes on Fantasy Fight Club one day.
There you go.
My first ever prosthetic build that I did when I was a freshman in high school was an orc with dental prosthetic tusks.
Dude,
Yeah.
that's amazing. Well, we're this is a good start. We've got Derek from Pocket T Graft, Elston from Elston Nation, Ranchu Goldfish, Gerard Boom from Shifting Land, Zane Morgan from Zane Morgan Crafts, Tina Martins from the crafting mother to us all. # love that Tina, and then Slavko, aka the Mini Mason, have all signed up to participate in the competition, brother. So that's good. That's a good start.
I'm looking forward to it.
I am too.
Thank you everybody for tuning in and signing up, especially thank you so much.
And
Yeah.
just a good, not only a good number of crafters, but a good quality of crafter.
Yeah. We're very much looking forward to seeing how this competition progresses. Some really cool prizes. More details will be posted in the Crazy Crafter Discord when I get that channel set up, and then we'll stay tuned. We have until July, so if you decide you want to join and participate, or even if you can't get it in by the July 15th deadline, Richard is still saying that he's gonna put forth that $25 credit, so you'll still get that $25 credit to his Adventures in 3D Printing, his 3D printing Etsy store that he has. But if you do want to participate and be eligible for all the grand poopah prizes, you got to get it in before July 15th. So 2 months. Very, very excited to do all that. And we'll put.
And if you finish one and want to make another, I won't say no.
Yep.
I'll give you another 25.
Yep. There you go.
Yeah.
So that's $50 of printing credit. That's dope. That's really, really awesome, y'all. So take advantage. It's a really fun competition, and again, going for a great cause to make the wedding day be a part of the big day for Richard. It's gonna be cool.
Yeah.
If there's is there anything else? Richard has his YouTube channel, the RPG Daily. You can click on that link. Be sure to subscribe over at his channel. If you are not subscribed to Nat One Videos, where are you and why are you living under a rock? Definitely head on over, check out Michael. Not only is Michael there, he's got his Patreon up there. Richard's also on Instagram, the RPG Daily. You can follow him there. Michael's over on Instagram. Give him a follow as well. And there's you should also, if you're not subscribed to the Crazy Crafter channel, we're creeping closer. We're creeping closer to that 600 mark. We're on our way. So keep subscribing. It's one of the best ways to support this channel right now. Subscribe, turn on the bell notification, come hang out on the live streams. There's going to be a lot of Lord of the Rings diorama making in the future for the live stream, and that is going to be really cool. I'm really excited about that. So
Dungeon Matron, that joke was great. I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you.
Did you hear about the dwarf that has always does everything backwards? He's a fraud. Love it. Diggy hole. Love me some dwarf jokes. All right, y'all. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us today. Thank you, Richard, for coming on the stream and hanging out with us today.
Thank you.
Michael and Daniel, always a pleasure, my friends.
I love being here.
I've got a dwarf joke.
What's your dwarf joke?
How do you sell a horse to Gimli?
How?
Would you like to buy a horse?
And on that note, we will happily end this stream now because they only get better from here, ladies and gentlemen. That made my day, Michael. Good job. Good job. All right, everyone. Tune in. We got it's a little bit later stream this coming Wednesday. But Zane from Zane Morgan Crafts is going to be on the stream next week, giving us a Blender tutorial. And if you're not familiar with Blender, head on over to Zane Morgan Crafts and check out his channel. Subscribe to Zane Morgan Crafts, and then also he's got a Blender tutorial up there already. He's going to teach us how to design our own 3D models so we can print them at home or send them to our friends that have 3D printing. It's going to be a really cool week of streams. So
I actually just heard of a really cool Etsy service that would print your stuff, probably.
Oh, what's that?
Really?
We're gonna give him a couple minutes.
Wait a minute.
Is it public knowledge yet, though?
Take your time.
Wait, what are you talking about? I missed it.
In our chat recently, I know what Daniel's talking about.
No, I mean, he's literally your guest this week.
Oh, you're talking about Zane from Zane Morgan Crafts.
No, I'm literally talking about Richard Quiner, who owns an Etsy store, who will print your stuff if you contact him.
That's true too. I am the best host ever.
He got there.
No, I didn't. You had to take me by the hand and guide me through the forest, and even then, I'm a lost little dwarf in I have no dark vision, and that's how amazing I am.
Oof baboof, my friend.
Oof baboof, indeed.
That was funny. I enjoyed that.
Yeah, you're welcome, Richard. Richard's all too familiar with how I'm like, what? I don't understand. He knows it all too well and has seen it in game. Although I did crit and kill a dragon with my bonus action last night. I headbutt it, and of course I crit on that when I did that. Anyway,
On the headbutt.
On the headbutt.
Proud of you, buddy.
Yeah, me too. All right. Be well, everyone. We'll see you this next coming week as the Crazy Crafter live stream slowly takes back over this amazing studio that is my garage from the rats that have once occupied it. Be gone, rats! And until then, be sure to craft your passion daily. We will see you all next week. Cheers, everyone.